Hello. So, in our foray of making popular content that people will like, as we famously have always done on Keys to YouTube and never made any other kind of content.
Keys to YouTube is for the fans. We are just looking to see what is popular in YouTube, and then we do it.
He's just like clinging for his dear life.
Oh, kitty.
Onto my boob.
Cat is here too.
Yeah, we've added a cat. Cats are popular on YouTube, so we have added a cat to the video.
My 4 cat videos from yesterday doing very well.
No. Okay.
In numbers.
Well, that's it for the cat.
Well, and now the subscriber count plummets again.
What? Oh, there goes the...
Oh, I almost put, the rave light started for a second.
Okay, so we're gonna make a fast food tier list.
As the title suggests.
But you haven't come up with the title yet.
Yeah,
so
but
how
they know.
How do you know that the title will say fast food tier list if you haven't made it yet?
Retroactively, I in the future have decided that that's what it'll say.
Okay. This one has
this is pretty solid. Is there anything
This one has
that's
a lot of
missing?
ones that's like, I don't know.
Well, it's okay if there's ones we skip.
Oh, what if we do,
Yeah, okay, yeah. As long as it's got all the ones
because we
that
haven't,
want.
like, we're Canadian, like, we've been to America.
There's a
maybe
few
Emily
fast...
more than me, but, yeah, there's, like, not, I haven't tried enough that I would be able to, like, confidently rate American fast food the way I could rate. Okay, actually, I will do one rating. Okay, this is, like, Canadian McDonald's, and then, like, F tier is where American McDonald's is. American McDonald's is the fucking nastiest shit I've ever had.
Alright, I don't know if I can be around such terrible opinions.
What? Did you have it and it was good?
Yeah.
The one time maybe it was because I was in Nebraska when I had it. I don't know what it was, but it was, like, not good.
Okay. American McDonald's is, I think, tastier than Canadian McDonald's because it's less healthy.
Have you ever had American McDonald's while you were sober?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Times, yeah.
Anyways, I will continue to believe it is absolute garbage food until I have it and it tastes good, which will probably be never given the current pandemic.
Let me ask you this. Are we going to factor in price? Because that's where American McDonald's gets crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
That's where it gets, like...
So...
Because you got to remember, most of the times I went to the States, I wasn't, tech marketing head writer.
Yeah, that's
with
true.
This dumbass salary. I was, like, a poor student. So American McDonald's, oh my god, that hit.
Should we factor price?
I think it's almost more interesting if you don't, though.
Yeah, because the other thing is, like, I feel like... Yeah, it should just be about the food.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, too. Yeah.
Like, let's say, like, price agnostic, or let's say, like, considering price, McDonald's versus A&W. Even in my poorest days, I would still probably pick A&W over McDonald's. Because it's not really that much more, and you're already wasting your money on fast food anyways, so you might as well throw in the extra $1 and get something that's good.
True.
Okay, the other thing. Are we going to factor consistency? Should we be factoring, like, the average, the best, or, like...
The baseline.
The worst?
Yeah, the lowest quality.
Because I think a lot of my ratings would change based on, like... Well, I think this can go here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tim Hortons...
Nobody really likes that. Oh, I didn't mean to... I want to add one below it.
Oh, add a row below.
Absolutely. Okay, this is...
This is not just called absolutely.
No.
Absolutely.
This is, like, the hardest... What?
What is happening?
I think it was... God, I don't know. This is the hardest I've ever struggled to use, like, anything.
So Tim Hortons, I like some of their pastries, but they're just, like, fine. Like, they're not even that great. It's more just, like, if we're stopping at Tim Hortons, I enjoy an apple fritter, or I enjoy a Timbit. It's just not really good.
I like that it's, like, not... Can I make it so that it's centered? No.
I think it's funnier like this.
Yeah, okay.
It's just not good.
It's like poop.
I can't even read it.
Okay.
That's good.
I'm surprised it doesn't change it to white. I feel like for like a web app with like a really basic functionality, this could be a little better.
Also, for being so friggin' popular,
yeah,
having
like every YouTuber and
every YouTuber uses this
is
site.
making this.
Every
it's
YouTuber puts up with this.
So,
it's just not. We put
like I feel like
Maker.
a lot of people like will be like, oh, it's Canadian, but it's
that
like owned by a Brazilian company now, so that part doesn't really come in. And then also it's just like not very good. Like,
and it's named after a alcoholic drunk driving hockey player.
Because they used to just bake their stuff like in the store, which was good. Yeah. And then I guess like maybe they got bought out. I'm not sure why they switched, but they switched to like frozen stuff that gets shipped there and then microwaved, I think, or like similar reheating method. And it's just not good.
It's just not good.
It's just not good.
It's
and
sad, but it's true.
Okay, to top it all off, the last time I went to Tim Hortons, my boyfriend really wanted a donut, so I pulled up and I was like, hey, like, do you have a Boston cream? Or like, can I get a Boston cream? Because, you know, they're a fucking like coffee and donut shop. And the lady on the speaker goes, sorry, we don't have any donuts. I was like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, you don't just pull up to McDonald's and they're like, sorry, we don't have any fucking burgers.
Wait until we get to Burger King. To be fair, Alex is kind of cursed when it comes to ordering fast food.
Maybe Alex is just cursed. But anyways, yeah, so I think, like, all of those factors combined make this really shitty for me. And then, also, okay, coffee side. I don't personally drink coffee, but if you want a cheap coffee, McDonald's has better coffee, I think, for the same price.
And this was another one where Tim Hortons cheaped out, and their previous supplier, which everyone liked, got replaced by some super cheapo supplier.
And then McDonald's like
bought the old
snatched
supplier.
the old supplier, and then everyone started drinking the McDonald's coffee.
This was something my dad just independently noticed and switched to McDonald's. And I was like, did you hear about this? And he's like, oh,
that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so not...
It's just not good.
I'm biased. I still, like, I don't know what could redeem it for me. Yeah. Right. So that's, like, the worst. Oh, another easy contender. Pizza is kind of like a cruel trick. I don't know if it's in the States, but they have deluded people into thinking dipping cardboard in garlic sauce makes it pizza. Which is not true. That's just cardboard and a really good garlic dip.
Okay, I'll say this. I've had a lot of good experiences with pizza, because I would often, between classes, just go and you get a slice of pizza, and it fills you up, and it's not good, but it really, really hits.
But we're going for like quality.
Price agnostic, yeah.
Price agnostic
in terms
quality.
Of real quality, I can't really fight you.
I'm kind of surprised this is on here, but like not like Domino's.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Because Domino's, I would say, is like a million times more edible than this.
There's also Pizza Nova, which I like better.
I don't think I've ever had Pizza Nova.
And there's also this one. I don't even know what this is. Here, if you click over there.
What?
The background image. Pizza.
I don't
know what this is. What? I don't know. Okay.
Okay, what happened to search Google? What happened to search?
Now you're supposed to search with Google Lens, but it's just like worse.
What is this?
It's
Pizza.
It's supposed to be more sophisticated. So you see how it would like found it in like street stuff?
Yeah.
So it's like supposed to be better, but it's worse at the thing that you use that for most.
Which is like just like where did this come from?
Yeah, you want to know the origin of that specific image.
Okay, Toronto and GTA. So we're gonna look at locations and see if that explains why neither of us have heard of it. If it's in Waterloo, we should just get it to see. Okay.
You can find out.
Mississauga, East York. Okay, all Toronto. Hamilton for some reason.
Alliston, which is way up north near my cottage for some reason.
Burlington. It's still like Toronto, basically. Right? Georgetown
Georgetown
always gets me because it feels like so fake. It just feels like a little kid made it up.
Georgetown. My name is George and this is my town.
There's so many in Toronto.
Damn, I'm kind of surprised. Like, probably though, if I saw this, I would just kind of tune it out.
Yeah, because you're in like... Yeah, okay, so the reason why we've never tried this, it does not exist outside of Toronto unless you are in Burlington or Hamilton.
Or Alliston.
So okay, anyways.
This one goes in the unknown, we won't rate it tier.
Okay, we gotta... Okay, be patient with me.
perfect.
I feel like Stephen Yee lent me this keyboard and gave it to you.
No. This was my keyboard from the start. You just replaced the
key
keycaps. Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe you used another keyboard with that keycap.
Okay, so that's...
This is in the question mark tier.
How do I...
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, so... I don't even remember what that was called. But if you are a Pizza YouTube video viewer in Toronto, then you probably know. And you can tell us your opinion on
Rope Snake? I think is in the GTA somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Rope
So
Snake?
maybe Rope Snake
let us know.
So Pizza.
If you're watching this.
I'm just putting in here because if you think about it cost agnostically, like there is no reason not to just like go to a pizzeria.
You know, I did actually go to Pizza when I was staying with Haley and Michael.
How was it?
It was fine.
Really?
It was like
I feel like nostalgic. I've had it like a couple times and it's like always been
It's
bad.
not great.
Is it like Sonic Adventure 2?
Sonic Adventure 2 is a lot more interesting, though. I've become so fond of Sonic Adventure 2, though.
Like, okay, if you're sitting there right now watching this and you're like, fuck you, pizza is great, would you get it without the sauce? And then if you wouldn't? No, it's not great, actually. It's garbage food. Okay, so that's where that's going.
So do you want to do, like, all the other low-tier ones? We'll, like, work our way up, kind of? I'm fine with that.
McDonald's, I have a love-hate relationship with McDonald's because I keep trying to walk up to them when I'm drunk. Like, and I can't, I have it, like, to be clear, I have a car, I have a driver's license, but I only really want McDonald's when, like, I'm, like, fucking wasted, but at Emily's old apartment, there was a McDonald's, like, a 2-minute walk away.
Yeah.
So it didn't make sense to Uber Eats it, so we would just go down and we try to walk and we try to go in and be like, oh, only Uber Eats drivers can order food. And it's like, what do you mean?
I don't even know where to be.
Why can't I order food? It's like, what, do you want me to hop in the car drunk and pull through the drive-thru? Like, what the?
There was, like, COVID stuff. There was also the time, because there's a 24-hour McDonald's on King Street. I don't know why I said on King Street, like that means anything to anybody. But we walked all the way there, which takes, like, maybe half an hour from my old apartment.
Yeah,
not more.
And then they were like...
And it was also closed!
They're like, oh, you can't come in.
Only.
Only drive-through.
And that was, like, a COVID thing.
Well, like, I can't drive, I'm drunk. It's like, well, you have to pay an Uber driver to do it. And it's like, why?
I remember you said that with, like, such conviction as if she was just gonna open the restaurant for us.
Well, like, obviously she can't do anything, but I was, like, drunk and upset, and this woman is telling me I can't have fries after I walked for 30 minutes.
I can't do that. I'm drunk.
It's like, I can't. Why do you think I walked here?
Okay, let's talk about the love a little bit, though. McDoubles, amazing.
Yeah, the McDonald's fries.
Smoothie.
The smoothie is very good. Ooh. So,
the fries.
If you ever have something stuck in your throat, like phlegm, or you have a bad cough, go to McDonald's and get a strawberry banana smoothie. I have no idea what the fuck they put in it, but you will, like, cough up anything in your throat.
It's true.
It's a very, like, strange remedy.
Better than NyQuil, better than codeine. It's amazing.
What, have you actually tried this?
We talked about it before, and I understand why it would work. I don't think I've actually had to do it. I think just I haven't been sick since then.
Yeah.
But it makes perfect sense to me.
I don't know what it is, but it makes you, like, cough it up, so... Anyways, that's, like, not really related to food. That's just a nice bonus.
Mm-hmm. But the mango pineapple smoothie, I love it.
Yeah, the smoothie's, like, pretty good. The fries are very tasty. I think the fries are, like, probably my favorite fries out of anywhere.
When they're really fresh.
Yeah, when they're fresh. If they've been sitting for a long time, then that's, like, bad, but that's kind of, like...
See, I think this is why we should actually skew it a little bit more towards the ideal experience.
Yeah, because I feel like, when you get the bad fries that have been sitting out for a long time, like, you remember it more. I feel like it's, like, only, like, 1 in 10 times or something. It's just the 1 in 10 times, like, really sucks because you're expecting, like, the delicious fries.
And they're kind of, like... fluffy, crispy,
and they have, like,
salty.
Nice salt, and they're so bad for you.
So personally, I'm thinking McDonald's like A tier.
Yeah, I was gonna say high B tier or low A tier.
High B, low A, yeah.
I'd say, personally, I don't really like their burgers at all, or their chicken stuff. So I really only like their smoothies and their fries, so that's kind of like, I think I would put it, like, bottom of A.
See, I like it a bit more than you, because I really like the McDouble. That's like one of my favorite fast food
I think
burgers.
the McDouble is good just to like shove into yourself.
And that's what I've always been using it for. Is just.
But I don't think it tastes very good.
I really like the chicken nuggets too. I like the breakfast sandwiches.
Okay, the breakfast sandwiches are pretty good. The hash browns are pretty good. The problem with the breakfast items is I am never awake before 11 a.m. to eat them.
What else is good? They got a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, they got a lot of good stuff, but I would say their core offerings of like chicken and like burger I don't like, so that kind of like lowers the
even the nuggies. I love the chicken nuggets.
Nah, I feel like every time I have the nuggies, like it's kind of like they're kind of mid, kind of mid nuggies.
I think objectively you're right, but like I don't know, man. I get the honey dipping sauce, get the sweet and sour dipping sauce.
No, it's not. It doesn't fucking hit like that.
What? All right.
Okay.
Popeyes. Or do you wanna keep working more like?
So just kind of like pick one.
Well, there's a few I don't have very strong opinions on at all. DQ, I think D. D off the strength of the ice cream. The actual like.
Actually, I think their ice cream is not good at all.
I think it's
because I grew up like next to Dairy Delight.
Right. Okay, that is true. Okay, so like I think you can't compare DQ and For All, but you totally can compare DQ and Dairy Delight.
Yeah, and Dairy Delight with fucking knocks. Like
stomps it flat.
Okay, if you live in like a shitty like too big to be like a town but not quite big enough to be a city, maybe 100,000 people type place, you have an ice cream place that is like 50 million times better than this.
That's true, yeah.
Like
that's your gift to live in that awkwardly sized place.
Yeah, there's not really like here, I can't think of a good soft serve place.
Dairy Delight. Or
in
like a
Waterloo.
chain. Oh, and Dairy... Yeah, see, it's too big.
Yeah.
But in London, we had the Merlimay, which was similar, and it was very good.
Yeah, so I think, like, a lot of places will just have something outright better, and the last time I went to a Dairy Queen, like, for food, it was, like, not very good, and the restaurant was, like, in really poor shape. So I think maybe that kind of contributed to, like, my not liking of the food. Like, I remember the ketchup was, like, expired.
Oh.
And also, like, it, like, squirted everywhere. It, like, got on my jacket. It was really bad.
Oh, that's gross. I don't like those pump ketchup things.
Yeah, so that probably skews my opinion of the food. Have you...
Not since I was a kid have I had the actual, like, burgers and fries and stuff from there.
Okay. Like, I'm almost tempted to put it, like, in the it's just not good tier. But if I, like, I would still take an ice cream over, like, pizza, I think.
Yeah. Like, their ice cream isn't bad.
It's not, like, the worst. It's just that there's way better places, and I would feel, like, kind of awkward, like, paying for it when I could just, like, pay the same price.
This was Dairy Delight.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe of...
Yeah.
Okay.
What else do I want to talk
Here's
about?
Okay, actually, Pita Pit?
Pita Pit, pretty good.
I kind of like Pita Pit.
I don't get it very often. I can't think of the last time
I think it's like
but it's solid.
I think it's like kind of overpriced, but we said we weren't thinking about price.
Yeah. Pita Pit, I guess, is like one of those... It's kind of like the same thing where there's so many places I'd rather go for that kind of food. But thinking about it, it's not bad at all. It's pretty tasty.
like okay, if somebody told me I got you free food from Dairy Queen, I would like not eat it. If somebody told me I got you free food from Pita Pit, I would eat it.
Yeah.
So I think that puts Pita Pit already like a bunch above
higher,
Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not quite like McDonald's is so versatile. Pita Pit is just like.
You want a pita? No.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry.
Fall in the.
Do you want like a $10 smoothie?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, they have. But there's places I'd much rather go for smoothie. Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
So Americans, unfortunately, the American branch of A&W like super flopped and it's like gone.
Really?
Yeah, there's like no A&W in America.
Damn. America, stay losing.
Yeah, you guys like kind of lost really hard.
Shit the bed on that one.
A&W is like really...
It's so good.
Okay, so this is another bias. I worked there and I got a lot of free food from there because I would just steal it while I was working.
I think, like, that's a testament to how good it is. That you had it so often.
And I still liked it.
And you still like it.
Yeah, I still like it.
I think it's much more common that people get sick of the stuff they work for.
I'm trying to diet right now, but there's been like multiple times where my boyfriend was like asking for A&W and I went and got it and I was like, fuck, I could really go for a Buddy Burger right now.
Yeah.
Okay, one point against A&W, their fries are not very good. Compared to McDonald's fries.
I always get the sweet potato fries.
The sweet potato fries are pretty good. Yeah, they're like a little more expensive, but
But we don't.
So A&W also, like, it's kind of just like McDonald's, but it tastes better.
Yeah, really. Yeah. The burgers are just strictly better, I think, than McDonald's.
The burgers are, like, a lot better, I would say. Like, I don't like McDonald's burgers, but I would absolutely go for an A&W burger. Their chicken burger is actually really good, too. The McDonald's chicken burger is, like, really shitty compared to it.
I don't think I've had the A&W chicken burger. The only thing I'll say with A&W is, like...
You should try it next time. It's really good.
It's just, like, the thing I always get the matzo burger.
Yeah.
Or sometimes the teen burger.
No,
and I just love them so much.
Get the chicken burger. It's really
I should try it, yeah.
You can get, like, a little chicken burger if you want.
As, like, a side.
Yeah.
If I can't give up the matzo burger addiction.
Yeah, so, Americans really stayed losing on this one. It's kind of, like, I read a bit about it. So, I guess, like, the Canadian branch was, like, very consistent with its branding and, like, expanded a lot. And the American one was not, like, between locations it would be different a lot. So then the American one's, like, really flopped. I imagine McDonald's is a lot more prevalent there, too.
Well, yeah, and they've got a whole bunch of chains that it competes with that we don't even have, right?
Yeah.
Sonic America's Drive-Thru.
Yeah, we don't have Sonic.
Jack in the Box. All the regional ones. White Castle. Whataburger down south.
Yeah, there's a lot. So maybe...
In-N-Out.
It's unfortunate, though, because A&W really hits. Maybe it'll, like, worm its way back down, because it's being, like, really successful here, I think.
Oh, yeah, they're everywhere here now.
Yeah. Oh.
Thank God.
I want to put it above, like, Tim Hortons. That's, like, the one. I could maybe be argued to put it into D tier.
I would put it above Dairy Queen for sure.
When have you ever gone to KFC and not just thought, man, I wish I was having Popeyes right now?
Sometimes. Because of the barbecue sauce.
You cannot be promoting KFC to D tier on fucking barbecue sauce.
I really like their barbecue sauce, and they have something called the boneless box.
Girl, I'm going to introduce you to this concept. It's called the grocery store. You can go buy barbecue sauce right now. You never have to go back to KFC.
I love barbecue sauce. I just get a craving for it sometimes. I think you're right, though. It's not very good. It's definitely way worse than Popeyes in terms of the actual chicken.
Yeah. Like, okay, here's the thing. Like, McDonald's is, like, kind of strictly worse A&W, but they have more.
Yes. Yeah, I was going to say, that's where McDonald's beats A&W.
Yeah, variety. McDonald's has a lot more variety, and some of their stuff is, like, a little better, I would say.
Like the fries.
Yeah, the fries. I think the sandwiches are kind of, like, both, like, they're on par.
Mm-hmm.
And McDonald's is a lot more maybe, like, widely available, or, like, somebody wants, like, a fucking Big Mac, and they won't get A&W, and it's like, okay, let's just go to McDonald's, or whatever.
But if somebody was like, oh, I don't like Popeyes, I want to go to KFC instead.
That would be what the fuck? Like, what are you talking about?
You would put them in, like, a home.
Yeah, I think, okay, KFC does have the popcorn chicken. I don't know if Popeyes has that.
I do really like popcorn chicken.
But, like, when every time I've had KFC, like, I feel like the chicken is not good, and the seasoning is not good, and then the breading is also not good.
Yeah.
None of it is good. It's all, like, it's not even mid.
I'm being very convinced. Have you heard about how badly they shit the bed on their plant stuff, too?
Oh?
Yeah, me and Alex have been talking about this.
Oh, the KFC Beyond Nugget, right?
Yeah, everyone hates it.
Oh,
it apparently has the texture of, like, an eraser.
Oh,
I saw a GIF
where... Do you want to get it? No, we can't.
With the eraser?
No, not the eraser, the fucking Beyond Nuggets.
Okay, I'm a little curious. Just because it's so bad it might be interesting.
Report of the Week.
Report of the Week, yeah.
I saw him review it, and...
Very negative.
I felt bad, because, like, that guy seems so nice, and he just looked so upset, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry you had to eat it.
There's a real disappointment is immeasurable moment for him again.
Yeah, so
because you could tell he thought it was going to be good.
Yeah, okay, and then
There's another knock against it.
Another, like, point for A&W.
Yeah,
they had very good Beyond Nuggets.
Yeah, they were really tasty.
I didn't really like them, but honestly, every Beyond Meat product I've had, I've not really liked that much, so I'm just biased.
See, I also quite like the A&W Beyond Meat burger. I still only ordered it, like, twice, I think, because I love the matzo burger so much.
Well, you could just get the Beyond Meat patty on the matzo burger.
I suppose I could, yeah.
Yeah,
I never thought about that.
A&W employee brain.
The secrets. Yeah, you know what? I can't.
Dude, the worst part about being former fast food worker is I know exactly how I want to make the burger. Trying to explain that to somebody in the drive-thru is, like, impossible.
Yeah. And you knew, like, if you were working in the drive-thru and somebody came in... I would be like, fuck
this person.
And then they were like, wait. So before, though, you put this on.
So, actually, use this different kind of bun, and then don't put butter on it, put mayo and ketchup, and also, like, scramble the egg instead of cracking. Like, I would be like, fuck this bitch. It's like,
you know.
Too.
But yeah, I know. That would make it taste
Sometimes
good.
when I go, I'm like, man, I wish I could just get behind the grill and make my own fucking order.
They should let you do that. You should have, like, a lifetime pass.
That would be awesome.
To cook your own food at A&W.
I feel like that would violate a lot of...
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Health codes, employment laws. Oh, come on.
Maybe you could go...
I think load... Okay.
I'm kind of tempted to put Dairy Queen into here. Because, okay, think about it. This is for fast food.
So you don't want to count ice cream?
Is not fucking fast food.
Okay, yeah.
Because, okay, McDonald's, like, I guess, like, smoothies is maybe cutting it, but we're not, like, rating it solely off of its smoothies.
What we're rating it on is you go to get, like, a McDouble something, and you get a smoothie with it.
Yeah.
Whereas Dairy Queen,
you're not gonna get, like, an ice cream with your burger?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
And even if you did, if the burger's crap,
also, like,
the ice cream can't
how many of these places offer ice cream? Like, I feel like it's kind of unfair to be judging it based on ice cream.
All right. I'm fine with moving it down.
I think based on food, I would put it, like, here, maybe.
Okay.
Pizza is the fucking...
Pizza is still bottom of bottom.
Okay, when we think of Tim Hortons food, are we thinking of, like, they're, like...
Oh, see, that's a good point. Because if we are doing it, like, you go to this place to get a meal...
I think I would put these two, like, equal.
Then it would go even lower for me, yeah. Because the only things I really like at all at Tim Hortons are, like donuts and
or,
stuff.
like, their hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Like, I will buy a hot chocolate very rarely from Tim Hortons because it's like, right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think if we're just, like, it's not fair to be like, oh, Dairy Queen has good ice cream, so it's, like, a better fast food place than KFC.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't, no.
That's not the fast food meal. That's not going there to delay having to make real food.
Think about, okay, Dairy Queen's food is so bad, we thought of the ice cream before the food.
Yeah. That's
so
what
no, it goes in the it's just not good tier.
Subway? And there's so many Dairy Queen locations that don't even serve food.
Yeah, because they know.
Just ice cream.
Like, the Brantford one doesn't serve food. That's why I've, like, never had it. Subway...
Okay, so Subway...
Subway is, like, Subway wishes it was Pita Pig, kind of.
Yeah.
Because I think... Okay, so... Ignoring any, like, haha, Jared Fogle, like, funny things...
Okay.
I just thought of that. It's
hard to move past it once you said it,
I always think of that when I look at Subway, but I went to high school next to a Subway, and because it was next to a high school, and a lot of kids will buy their lunch there, around lunchtime their subs are actually pretty good. And I've explained the Subway dilemma to Emily before, where for Subway to be good, the bread and the toppings need to be constantly rotating out, because if you're eating, like, lettuce that's been sitting out for, like, a day or two, it's not gonna, like, hit very much. Or, like, bread that's, like, kind of stale, that's not gonna hit. But if it's, like, freshly baked, or, like, it's close to freshly baked, and the lettuce is kind of fresh, and, like, the meat hasn't been sitting there for, like, a week, that's pretty good. It's a nice sandwich. And you know what? If you don't have the time to fucking make a sandwich at home, then that's a nice sandwich. The problem is, Subway is never busy enough to do this, because it's fucking Subway.
And there's, like, 7,000
and you can make a sandwich at home.
Yeah.
And their offerings, I think, are, like, way too expansive for it ever to be, like, fresh. Like, their slogan was always fresh. Is it still?
Eat fresh?
Subway
Eat fresh. Or now is it just, like, eat acceptable?
That's not how you spell slogan.
Slogan.
Make it what you want. See, they changed
2018, because they knew.
They knew it's not fucking fresh. They knew they were fucking with you.
Look, see what this says. Longtime Subway slogan, eat fresh. Is intended to indicate the fresh ingredients that are used in their sandwiches.
But that's not, like, true anymore. I would argue sometimes McDonald's shit is more fresh than Subway shit.
Yeah. So once you explained this to me, it kind of blew my mind. Because I used to get Subway decently often, but I would only get it the one on campus, which was hyper busy. The one at the Greyhound station in London.
Which is probably also super busy.
Which was also super busy. And it also really hit because I was often getting off a long bus ride. And I was like, oh, I'm so fucking hungry. So, and I was like, damn, yeah, Subway's pretty good. And then sometimes I would get it, like, later when I'm, like, going to the random one by my old apartment. And I'm like, this is kind of bad.
It's like, I kind of should have just made a sandwich at home.
Made a sandwich at home. So yeah, it's like, again, like, are we
if you've ever been wondering, like, why isn't Subway hitting the way it used to, that's why.
It's not just nostalgia. It's not just things taste better.
It's like a fundamental problem with Subway's, like, model.
Yeah.
That I don't know how I would change it.
Yeah. Well, I think their problem is that they opened, like, 1,000 locations.
Yeah, I think they also expanded, like, too much.
Yeah. And now all of them are going underused. And they're all going stale.
Yeah, stale. So, yeah, I think it's okay to put it in D tier because you could go to one of those busy ones and it would be, like, decent, but I think in an ideal world, Subway could even be, like, here.
Yeah.
But this is where it is once you account for all those, like, shitty subs that are getting put out, which is probably, like, 90% of what they put out, maybe.
Yeah, like, we can talk about, it's McDonald's fries are only good when they're fresh, but they're fresh most of the time.
Yeah, if you go to McDonald's, like, I would say you have, like, a 90% chance of your food being hot and fresh. But if you go to Subway, that's like a 5% chance.
You gotta find, like, the miracle location and go at the right time.
Yeah, and you have to know that it'll be busy. And it's like, I'm just a regular person who doesn't think about this stuff.
And, you know, when you go to the busy one, you gotta wait, too.
Yeah,
so there's a trade-off.
So that's not good either, so... Yeah, I feel comfortable putting it in D tier. I would almost put it, and it's just not good, but it does hit, like, a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's higher quality than the...
Like, it's not like... Okay, with Subway, like, my default line of thought is, I'll just make a sandwich at home. Mm-hmm. It's not like you, like, fucking think about McDonald's, and you're like, oh, I'll just grill up a burger at home.
I'll just fry up some chicken at home.
Oh, I'll just make... we do make french fries sometimes, so maybe that's not appropriate.
Make good french fries. It's good air fryer. I will say this about Subway, though. Their cookies are fantastic.
Nah, your cookies are the best.
Aww, thank you.
Wendy's can be... No, maybe Wendy's is not above Subway.
It's around the same as Subway.
Maybe,
for
like,
me.
Equal. Yeah, Wendy's
is fine.
I don't know what it is. Good. They have, like, the, like, square hamburger, which is interesting, but...
It's really that interesting. It's just a square.
Well, I don't know. Nowhere else has a fucking square. Actually,
it's just a square.
It's just a square. It's interesting because the bun is still circle, so you have, like, little, like...
Yeah.
Will this work?
That's the exact opposite of what we want.
This is what it usually looks like when you get it, too.
Eating every burger on Wendy's menu and reviewing
and it's not like McDonald's where you get it and it tastes like it hits, so you don't care that it looks like this. Like, this just tastes how it looks.
Here we go. This shows you those
See, edges. You can see, like, the little, like, corner pokes out. That's why I thought it was interesting.
Oh, I don't know why I just remembered this now. But you were going to draw what the street lights looked like when your glasses were all fogged up.
Oh, okay. I'll try to remember to do that later.
If we're watching this video again later, we can remember.
So,
but yeah, Wendy's, okay.
At least in Canada, I haven't had American Wendy's, and I've heard of Americans who will, like, willingly buy Wendy's, so maybe it's different there.
I like the Frosty, but again, we can't give too many points for the Frosty.
Yeah, you can't just be like, oh, Wendy's gets to be in C tier because it has a Frosty. Like, the burger is ass. It is in the D tier.
Yeah, it's much worse than the McDonald's burger.
Their fries are, like...
much worse than the A&W burger.
Their fries are, like, on par with Burger King, maybe.
I will say this. For a while, I had a very strange ritual where every time I sang in a concert, I would go and eat a Baconator after. Because they told us, don't eat greasy food, don't eat fast food for like a week during rehearsals before the concert, you know, because it's like bad for your throat. And then afterwards, I'd have such a craving for that kind of thing. And just to like celebrate, I would be like, Dad, we're going to Wendy's. I need to eat a Baconator. I did this like 5 times. So I have like kind of a soft spot. But the Baconator is objectively disgusting.
Yeah, Wendy's bacon so also, like, really bad.
It's like, actually so gross. And it was just the joy of, like, pulling off a good concert and then eating it was, like, the entire appeal. It's so gross.
So it's pretty bad. Wendy's was also, like, kind of close to my school. It was, like, barely within, walking distance for lunch. Like, if you were, like, not being super slow, you could make it back in time. I don't think it was as popular as, like... McDonald's was a similar distance and way more people would go to McDonald's.
Absolutely, yeah. Poor Wendy's, you know?
Yeah,
I don't have anything against it. I think it's cute that they have Wendy, the mascot.
Yeah, I like the Wendy mascot. I like the Frosty.
I like that it's Dave Thomas, you know?
I don't really like...
Heroes
anything else.
But yeah, it's just, you can't lie. You can't delude yourself.
We can't lie. We have to be truthful and keep to YouTube fast food tier list.
We have to be paragons of truth and virtue.
Okay. I can't put I've never had it.
Oh yeah? I've had it maybe 5 times.
Where would you...
5 times, 5 guys.
Where would you put it, though?
Like B tier, lower than Pita Pit, I think.
Wow.
It's like, okay, so the whole idea of Five Guys, it's a bit overhyped. The idea is like, oh, this is a higher quality burger than your normal fast food burger. Mm-hmm. So it kind of tastes more like a restaurant burger, you know?
Okay, so that's kind of nice.
So that's nice, and they give you a lot of fries, and the fries are pretty solid.
Don't they have a bunch of peanuts?
They have bowls of peanuts, yeah, everywhere in the restaurant.
Oh,
so while you're like waiting, you can just eat peanuts. So that's cool. I'd kill Sarah, but you know she doesn't get to have 5 guys, I guess.
Go. Sarah can't go.
Sarah can't go.
Just kidding. Can't be. Sorry, Sarah. We can't be moving stuff to.
It's like, I don't know how often I would get it if it was an option. Every time I've gotten it has been kind of for the novelty, and then I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. But like, honestly, if it was there all the time, but A&W was also there all the time, I would probably just get.
Because I feel like A&W does a really good job of like, we are better than McDonald's.
And Five Guys, it's not strictly worse, but it's not great.
Yeah, maybe like availability is a big thing, because I feel like
there's like quite a few, but there's none in Waterloo.
Yeah, I think a big problem is the nearest one is wherever the fuck this is.
Like Guelph.
Yeah, okay, there's one in Guelph. That's fine.
That's somewhere you go pretty
often.
Yeah,
my boyfriend used to live there, so actually I should know where that is.
Wherever the fuck this is.
It's like, oh, it's Guelph. Oops.
Driven there like 20 times.
But yeah, okay, that's actually not that far. Maybe we should go and try it.
Have a little Five Guys? I'd be down. It's like pretty good.
Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, that's still pretty far for us, though, so...
Yeah.
We'll ask Alex if he wants to go, maybe.
A little Five Guys, BNF. Alright, Harvey's, while we're on this burgers kick, I think C tier.
I can't say I've had Harvey's.
Really? Okay, so the deal with Harvey's is it's kind of like Five Guys where they're like, our burgers are higher quality.
Oh, I remember as a kid, you know how they have that, like, jingle, like...
Harvey's makes your hamburger a beautiful thing. Yeah.
And like some kid in my school came up with Harvey's makes your hamburger a health code violation. I still think about that sometimes. It's so funny.
That's pretty good.
And like I think that always comes to my mind, and then I don't want to eat it. So
yeah, the whole idea with Harvey's is like it's like higher quality, fresher, higher quality ingredients, and then they build your burger right in front of you.
Oh, so it's like
that's kind of fun.
So maybe it's like a Subway type problem.
Maybe, yeah. Because sometimes I've had it and it's been pretty good. But then, you know, that also could have been because I was like really hungry. I really wanted a burger.
Yeah, I think
most of the time it's like
we can recognize all of these, but have we had them enough to rate them?
I'd say of the remaining ones, I feel. Maybe not Pizza Nova. New York fries I haven't had that much either.
Yeah.
But we'll do
Alex
our best.
would be like good at rating New York fries. He likes it a lot. Yeah, so I'm fine with putting it C if you are. I've pretty much never had. Okay.
Yeah.
So the Whopper actually really hits for me.
I do like the Whopper, yeah.
But I think the mayonnaise is like kind of sweet, and that puts people off of it.
That is what it is, isn't it?
I know.
The Whopper tastes sweet.
Okay, I know that we were saying we were price agnostic, but you can get 2 Whoppers for $8 here, which is like kind of insane compared to other places.
We got 2 Whopper meals
for $8. Like,
it was even less. It was on the app. It was one of those deals. Yeah, I think it was like $7.50.
Yeah, so Burger King will go kind of insane with it. That's not really influencing my decision because I don't like it's a fucking burger. If it's like $7 or $10, that's not really making a difference to me. But yeah, like I think anything that's not the Whopper I would not want at all. Like their fries are I said their fries were on par with Wendy's.
Have you had their onion rings?
No.
Okay.
Like
talk to Alex about the onion rings. They're so weird because like they should be bad. They're like not crispy. They're kind of chewy and the onion doesn't really taste like onion. But they're so good for some reason. I could eat like a big bowl of them, like easily. Okay. They're just so addictive. Okay,
I'll have to try that because their fries are like really fucking bad.
I as soon as I found out about the onion rings, I've never gotten the fries again. Then.
Alex always gets the chicken fries, which I also think are really bad.
I've had those maybe once. I don't know.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. I foreshadowed this before.
Do you want to tell it? Because I don't really remember.
So I'm just sitting there, right? I know Ashley and Alex are going to come over. We're going to, I don't know, hang out, play some Magic maybe. And I got this barrage of text messages from Alex. Super pissed off because the Whopper has no, or the Burger King across the street from me has no meat. No meat whatsoever.
No fucking meat. Like, imagine if you pull up to McDonald's and we're like, yeah, we can't give you any burgers. We don't have any meat.
And
then, okay, Alex doesn't like meat that much. He's kind of like, he's not a vegetarian, but he'll get, like, a Beyond Burger and enjoy it.
Yeah, and he's not the type to be like, oh my god, steak. Like, yeah, wow, what an amazing steak.
He does not like steak.
The meat appeal.
Yeah, he doesn't, like, really care about meat at all, so he was like, oh, can I just get, like, a Beyond Burger? And they're like, no, we can't do that either. So I think what actually happened was the grill was not working, because that's the only thing that would explain, like, either they didn't have any fucking meat or any Beyond Burgers, which is, like, insane, or their grill broke, which is, like, what I'm thinking happened. But
it was weird.
I think what the weirdest thing is the owner was keeping it open.
Yeah, like, they must have just been dealing with people in the exact same situation.
We saw, like, a lot of people go through the drive-thru really quickly, so it was already kind of sus. But, like, nobody is going to Burger King for the fries. So, I don't... Like, I feel like if you're a franchise owner at that point and your grill is broken, like, you just cut your losses and close the Burger King.
Yep, you just put up a sign.
Because it's probably not worth paying, like, multiple people to keep the Burger King open if everyone's just driving through asking for a Whopper, realizing they can't have it, and then leave.
There's probably all sorts of weird legal franchise stuff, though. About,
maybe they weren't allowed to close it.
Something stupid like that, I bet. Because it really doesn't make any sense to stay open at that point.
But
you're losing so much more money.
This is, the Whopper is kind of carrying this a lot, I think.
I think what's telling is that I lived across the street from that Burger King for years. I didn't go once. Because never once was I like, oh, I'd rather have this.
Because also McDonald's was right there.
Because McDonald's is right there, too.
So that solidifies McDonald's as well.
Like, I'm not mad at Burger King. I've had it plenty of times, and the Whopper is good, but, like, I would pretty much always take McDonald's over it.
Yeah.
Putting price aside. Yeah.
I don't think I can put it above McDonald's. I was almost considering it, like... Again, the
variety.
From variety. Yeah. Like, they just basically have, like, the chicken sandwich, chicken...
Yep.
And chicken wings.
Yep.
They have some other stuff.
But they're all just chicken.
Any other, like side, they have some shrimp stuff, too. Personally,
the shrimp stuff's
I've been kind of reluctant to try the shrimp because I don't, like... Unless something is majority, like, a seafood place, it's always, like, kind of sus to get seafood from it. Yeah.
I know it should be bad, but it's pretty tasty. It's almost like the Burger King onion rings, where you're like, this doesn't even taste like shrimp, but I'm enjoying myself.
I don't really want to get it then either, because I want it to be like shrimp flavor. I like shrimp flavor a lot.
It's very unique. I'll get it sometime and you can try some. Really...
Okay, this is just being carried by, like, how fucking good the chicken sandwich is.
Oh my god, that chicken
If you were, like, if this was just based on, like, the best item, it would be here. But the problem is, A&W and McDonald's both have a ton of variety.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, most of that stuff is pretty good. Especially, like, more so at A&W. That's why it's up here.
And, like, honestly, I would take the matzo burger over the chicken sandwich. If I had to choose one forever.
I
love that matzo burger.
Or I might pick, like, the chicken sandwich.
The chicken sandwich is amazing. Like, it's a tough choice.
Really good.
But,
So...
I haven't had one in a while. I kind of want one now.
Yeah, so the chicken sandwich is really good, and that's pretty much why it's in A tier. I like their chicken wings too. Yeah, their chicken is just good.
Yeah.
That's why it's so high.
Just like bucket of fried chicken from there is pretty fantastic.
Yeah, it's great. It's like KFC wishes it was Popeyes.
Yeah.
Okay, we're kind of down to like the...
We're getting there. So these...
The nobodies of the fast food world.
People are going to take huge offense to you saying Taco Bell is a nobody place. This restaurant has a cult.
Yes, but Taco Bell's presence in Canada is really weak, I think.
Yeah.
Compared to, like, I don't know what it's like in America, but I get the vibe it's much stronger in America than in Canada.
My perception of Taco Bell is the Scub influence. Steven loves Taco Bell.
Oh, yeah?
So he would get it all the time. And Haley also loves Taco Bell. So in my mind, Taco Bell has this, like, big cult following. But Haley, it might just be like those two.
I remember Haley was complaining that something wasn't in Taco Bell anymore. And that got, like, passed on to me somehow.
So Haley has sworn off Taco Bell because they got rid of the Mexican pizza.
Oh.
She loved the Mexican pizza.
Oh, so they lost one of their
They actually
followers.
lost, yeah. Now they only have Steven. But Michael said, once they announced that they were getting rid of it, our plan was to just eat it so much we got sick of it and stopped liking it so we wouldn't, like, miss it, which I thought was brilliant. They just ate it a bunch. Bold. And then they were like, At any rate, what do I think of Taco Bell? It's fine.
Okay, personally for me, I would probably put it, like, D tier. It's kind of in that category of, like, anytime I've ever thought of going to Taco Bell, like, making tacos is pretty low effort. So if I'm really craving a taco, we have a local place that does a very nice Taco Tuesday for very cheap.
Oh, man, it's so good.
So I would probably go there.
Just stuff your face with tacos.
Yeah, it's, like, pretty insane deal. I think it's, like, a better deal than Taco Bell, and it probably tastes better, too.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's, like, different. Like, that's like comparing, you know... The ones we get at Ethel's are much closer to, like, tacos we'd make at home.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, Taco Bell is, like, the McDonald's of tacos, right?
But, like, the other thing is, like, do I really want a McDonald's of taco? Like, like, making a burger at home is, like, kind of a process, so I can see why there's so many fast food places. But making tacos is really not that hard, and I imagine a homemade taco would taste, like, infinitely better than Taco Bell from what little I've had.
So, I think... what I like about Taco Bell is the really McDonald's-esque qualities. Like, they have, like, the Dorito taco, where the shell is just Doritos.
See, that just sounds bad to me.
It's objectively bad. But it really hits. It's very tasty. And they have, like, the chili cheese fries. They have the burritos. It's a variety thing. They really are like McDonald's in that they have, like, a billion things.
But I'm thinking, these are my two schools of thought. So I explained, like, if I want a taco, I would just go to Ethel's or make it at home.
We're going to have it at home on Saturday.
Yeah, we're going to have a taco Saturday because our friend was not available on Tuesday.
Saturday's good enough.
Saturday, that's fine. So anyway, taco, I would make it at home. If I want food, fast. I'm just going to go to one of these places.
True, yeah.
Like, I'm not thinking, like, oh, man, I'm so hungry. Oh, I can't go home and cook anything. I guess I'll have Taco Bell.
That's fair. I still want to put it, like, bottom of C tier, though.
I'm fine. Yeah, maybe I'm fine with that just on the strength of, like, other...
I know people are going to be upset.
I'm going to do a consultation.
I'm sure people will be
offended. I'm going to go do a
offended.
consultation. We'll see what Alex says.
Okay. Report to me.
Okay, wait. We can
Alex's taco take.
I have to, like, take a screenshot of it. Oh, how do I, like...
Wait. Yeah, you can do that and then pop up Discord.
Yeah, I don't know what you were... like, I can't imagine anything you were talking to Alex about. Oh, this is just embarrassing for you because you sent him a link to somebody's Reddit profile.
Okay, well, that was in context of we were discussing some stuff.
I'm gonna go ask him where he was going to talk about. So somehow I feel he's had like way more than I have.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take your chair for a sec.
Alright, well Ashley's gone. I personally apologize for the low rating that Taco Bell is about to get. I understand that Taco Bell is a beautiful place. It's a holy place. It's a place where you can have 5 bean burritos and just gorge yourself on a fiesta that comes from south of 2 borders. And I really think it's beautiful that people can have this semi-authentic Mexican experience. So I think it's actually A tier. Goodbye.
Did you start watching something?
No.
Yeah, I thought you would say that.
I'm fine with that because
I'm returning to my blanket farm.
It's the blanket monster.
I'm so scary. Okay, so we're done messaging Alex and then walking into his room, which kind of defeats the point of messaging him.
Well, he got the image that way, so that's good.
So Alex had a lot of controversial takes. He was saying move Burger King up and move Popeyes down, which I don't really agree with. But he did say Taco Bell down, and I think I agree with that. But it's better than Subway.
Okay.
Oh, the cat wants to go in.
Hello, dear kitty.
Did you see what Kitty was doing?
No.
No?
He was standing up, clawing at your door.
Is he trying to learn how to open the door?
I don't know.
That changes everything.
Our beautiful 11-year-old boy is finally opening the door.
Do you want to come in and see us or not?
He's hungry. Oh, hello, Kitty. Kitty has arrived.
Well, the door's closing, Kitty, so have fun in here.
So Kitty has arrived. Kitty, what do you think? Taco Bell D or C tier?
Oh, he wants out again.
He's hungry. He came in here to beg for food.
Yeah, he gets fed again soon.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I'm just. He said Harvey's up also. I don't know about that.
I will take his consultation on New York fries because I don't really have much of an opinion on it.
I've
had it a few times. It's okay.
Okay, you know what? I'm tempted to put it C just because of the average quality.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like when it's good, it's good, but like.
Well, that's the thing with
fries,
They
also lose on variety a lot. Because they have poutine, hot dog, and fries. That's it.
Yeah.
And it's not, like, really fucking good like Popeyes to make up for it. Maybe put it, like, equal Burger King.
Okay.
These are, like, equal in my mind.
Alright, that's fair.
I think you haven't had this because, like, the only place I ever see it in is malls.
Yeah. And if I'm at the mall, there's usually something I want more.
Yeah, like this.
Like
maybe.
Manchu Wok. Oh, I got some Manchu Wok takes.
Okay. Quiznos is equal to Subway.
Controversial.
You know why?
Why?
Because it's the same problem.
I guess I've only really had the good Quiznos then. Because I went to Quiznos when they were like everywhere and they're really popular. And then since it's like died out, I just haven't had it.
Yeah.
But I have such good memories of it.
The current state of Quiznos, I would say, is here. Maybe your memory is better, but when I've had it, it's been like equal to Subway.
Okay. Yeah. Sad, but probably true. I can't argue because I haven't
like
had
maybe
it in,
these
like,
like
years
I
and
think
years.
maybe like these were like popular, and now they're not. Oh, Kitty.
Gosh.
And now they're not popular anymore, so the quality is kind of like.
Sad but true.
Kitty is just going to meow at the door.
Oh, poor kitty.
Oh, calm down, dear kitty.
Calm down, dear kitty.
This for me isn't here.
I've had it a few times. It's definitely better than pizza.
I like how like 4 of these are transparent for unknown
That's weird,
reasons.
yeah.
Whoever made this was fucking lazy.
And then the one that gets cut off like this.
Oh no, these 2 are actually also transparent.
True.
I forgot. Where would you put it?
Say
See, I feel,
C.
Yeah.
Low C.
Like here.
It's like okay. It
No,
tries to make itself kind of like a more gourmet wood oven-y type pizza with like the thin crust.
Oh, like score pizza?
Yeah, but it's nowhere near as good as that.
Which is
so it's kind of in an awkward middle ground where
I think
it doesn't have like the Domino's appeal.
Like putting pizza as fast food is kind of weird in my opinion. I don't know if I call pizza fast food.
Well, I think the idea is you're
like when you're
basing
getting
it
a
on
slice.
the slice. Yeah, you get one slice.
Because pizza, like I just order a whole pizza.
And you know that's like a whole other thing. Wow, restart to install. Oh my goodness. Sure. Goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah, it's like fine. I would rather just order
just
Domino's. I'd rather just order Domino's and have a whole pizza.
Hello, kitty. I'm not fucking feeding you.
It's not your dinner time yet.
It's not time for her to eat yet. Kitty has to go on a diet, unfortunately, so he's not having the greatest time.
No. He becomes a little brat.
Hello, kitty. So,
right.
I'm fine with putting that there since I've literally never had it, although I want to say, like, because it's pizza, it should be cheese.
You never just wanted a slice of pizza?
Not really, no.
No?
If I did, I'd get it from a pizzeria.
True, yeah. I would much rather go to, like, Score Pizza. Because it doesn't take that much
Yeah,
longer.
no, and sometimes it's
so
usually
much
just
better.
there.
Yeah.
Because, like, the other thing is with burger or, like, fried chicken. That's not something you can just walk up and get. Pizza, you can walk up and get from a local place, and it'll take the same amount of time. Because this isn't fast food. No. There's a...
The not fast food tier.
How come this one got centered?
I don't know.
That's
but I really like leaving it as...
Yeah.
It's just not good.
It's just not... This place is probably better than Pizza Pizza, though.
Yeah, we can put it above.
Because this is not fair to
Domino's
consider
even further
this.
to the left.
This is not fast food.
It's pretty different, I think.
Yeah.
It's more equivalent to my mind,
Like, the only scenario where I can see is, like, maybe you're in, like, the train station. Or, like, a mall.
Mm.
And that's why you have to get the slice of pizza, but... No. No, it's not... I am not accepting pizza as fast food, actually.
I think you have a good point, too, that, like, when you go to, like, a local pizzeria, it's the same experience. It's just as fast.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then there's also places like Score Pizza, but, like, if I went to, like, Pepe's or something, I could just get a slice just as quickly.
Mm-hmm. And it would taste a lot better, and it would be about the same price.
Yeah, yeah. Whereas, like, a McDonald's competitor, if I wanted to go, like, to a local burger shop...
Like the Works.
Like the Works. That's like a sit-down restaurant.
Yeah, you're killing yourself.
There are a few independent, like, walk-up burger places, like Sonny's. I don't know if you've had Sonny's. It's pretty good.
San Fernando's in Brantford.
Ooh, yeah, stuff like that. Like, there are, but it's not, like, a real viable alternative.
And they still take, like, longer.
And they still take longer than McDonald's, because they don't have them just in the heat lamps, for better or worse. Yeah. Okay, Manchu Walk. A tier.
Really?
I love Manchu Walk.
Above, it has to be below Popeyes.
Below Popeyes, but I love it.
I haven't had it that much, but I can't imagine it's, like, that hard to fuck up.
This was a big food in my childhood. I would get this every opportunity. My parents took me to the mall or whatever. My dad especially was a big fan of, like, screw it, let's just go get Manchu Walk. It hits. It's like the exaggerated version of white people Chinese food. Mm. It's like if you went from, like, hamburger to McDonald's. If you went to, like, My King to Manchu Walk.
That's the... Okay.
But it's good. It's so good.
I think I've had it, like, once and I liked it. And I love it. So
yeah.
I'm white.
Yeah.
It was made for me, I guess.
It's so good.
Mr. Smokey.
So
I'm also, like, kind of tempted not to call this fast food either. Like,
it feels a bit different.
Like, would you call Lazeez fast food?
Like, yeah, I feel like it is like Lazeez.
Lazeez is like
it's
a shawarma.
Student food.
It's a shawarma place.
Yeah, if you don't know, it's a favorite of students.
Yeah, it's very popular because it is cheap and a lot of food in our area. It is not necessarily good.
Lazeez, I think, is good for the first 3 bites.
Lazeez has the same, like, effect of, like, getting a McDouble at, like, 2 a.m.
Yes, yes. Which is, you know, it has its place. That's for sure.
It definitely has its place.
Yeah, I feel like there's another category of, like, student food, which isn't quite fast food.
I'm gonna put this here.
Really?
Because I've had it, like, once.
Oh, yeah?
I don't like poutine.
Oh, yeah, we've talked about
There's nothing there for me.
Yeah.
I don't even know what they sell besides poutine.
I don't know if they sell anything besides
poutine. And I worked by one of these for a while,
so
I definitely should know.
But, like...
I worked near it, so if it was, like, good, I would have been eating it.
Yeah, but, like, when would anyone get this over Filthy Phillies? Because I think Filthy Phillies poutine is better.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of places...
And it's right upstairs.
Well, poutine is, like... Maybe this fills a niche in other places because there's, like... Is there, like, poutine places locally? It's hard to say.
I think it's more something that you'd find at, like, a restaurant, and then it's not really this counter service.
Like, this is maybe a niche, but I feel like this is also not fast food. This falls in the same category where, like...
It doesn't seem right to call it fast food.
Yeah.
You just also...
I'll put them above pizza. And nobody is worse than pizza.
I would put it above Pizza Nova, too.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's not bad. Like, I like poutine. I'm not super addicted to poutine.
What do they have?
I think it's just poutine.
Poutineery. Okay, what?
What is the...
Oh, I love their website.
Yeah, this is pretty great. There's a lot of stuff I like about smokes. I'm not against smokes at all. It's just that I'm not, like, super into poutine.
Okay, they have poutine.
And I honestly think other places have better poutine.
I think it's like literally just poutine.
I think so, yeah.
Their website is very funny. I love this custom cursor.
What's the don't click here?
I clicked on it. It's fun shit.
Oh.
So they have, like, some stuff here.
But I think these are, like, sides for poutine, you know?
Blog, radio. Swag shop.
Alright, this is fine.
Willie Gravy? They have... This is scary.
World Poutine Eating Championship Hall of Fame.
Joey Jaws Chestnut.
Oh, Joey Chestnut's actually a legend. Oh, and Matt Stoney. That dude's a fucking beast, too.
This guy won it twice in a row. It looks like these guys were trading.
If you look up Matt Stoney on YouTube, it's a pretty good time. He's like a Badlands Chugs type figure where it's just like it doesn't seem humanly possible, but his attitude is so different than Badlands
This
Chugs.
is like a very interesting like group of models.
Yeah, dude. That's what you see when you go down to the Poutineery.
That is kind of like the type of people who's there though.
I think so, yeah. The one at King and Uni.
These are...
Video games ruined my life. What does it say? Good thing I have two... What does that have to do with Poutine?
Why does this guy have tattoos that look like boxers, or is that his boxers?
Why does he have a tattoo of like a pirate?
I think that's just his underwear, maybe?
Bro, I'm so confused.
Okay, this is
But
like...
Is it... Maybe it's like...
Also,
kinda
like,
pose,
look at the...
you know?
The back. Okay. I've had enough of this.
It's got like worse than... Why are they posing in front of zombies?
God. Okay, this is...
I don't know if we should give it points.
I will
remove
admit it's a
points.
very interesting website and clothing store, but yeah,
I
I'm
don't
not really a
wanna count it.
Poutine fan.
And I think also like a lot of this we're talking about like chains, you know.
Yeah.
If we're in a place and all of these are available, what are we choosing? Whereas smokes, maybe it is pretty more widespread than I imagined.
I've seen it in Guelph and I've seen it in Waterloo. I have not seen it anywhere in Toronto, I don't think.
Yeah, like it's not the same.
No.
It's never gonna be at like one of those highway road station things, right? Like the on route.
On route.
Like it feels like it's a totally
On
different
route
category.
is like a scary area.
On route is a liminal space for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah, this is also like a pick list, I think, for like what I would get.
Yes, I think that's a good way to think about it.
I think this is like a fine.
And
list.
I'm pretty happy with these selections in that context. Good.
Oh, it stretched it out like kind of awkward. Oh, I like
that's
that
fine.
a lot.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this about sums it up.
Okay. I'm pretty happy with those.
We just spent an hour talking about fast food.
Yeah, this went faster than I thought it would.
Well, there's not that many. I think the American one was much bigger.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Like,
but
Canada
most of those were
doesn't-
going to be like,
yeah,
I don't know.
Canada doesn't have that much.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Bye.